So yeah, this is a bit of a different video. I was thinking about putting a second channel up for mainly just everything that isn't automotive and stuff like that, but then I'm like, nah. I mainly need to focus on this channel. So right now, all my videos are going to go up on this channel. If it gets big enough to where I can make another one, then I will. But obviously, I would love to be working on either the truck, the Honda, or the Charger, but I have to do the basic stuff first, which is that yard. I have to do that before I can do anything else. So, and with how much the crap, it's dark. And with how this yard is laid out, you have to stay on top of it, because if you miss like at least 1 or 2 days, it gets out of control, and it takes at least 2 or 3 times just to get it back to a normal status. Which I'm gonna have to come and do this either not tomorrow afternoon, because I have to do the weeding and stuff for the rest of the place, but probably Tuesday. I usually do it Tuesday nights, because that way I don't have to worry about it on my day off, which is Wednesday, and that way I have time freed up to do my other projects like that and that. So yeah, this is a bit of a different video, but you know, you have to shake things up every now and then. What is up, everyone? It is Taylor Bosky here, and I think as you guys can see, I need to mow my yard. But I've got one problem with that. So the terminal right now is not very good. So the actual terminal piece that actually looked like that corroded away and broke off. So I've now got to fix that. Right, so the first thing I need to do is I need to take off the negative cable, because it's going to be the live cable that I'm already working on, and I don't want to get shocked while I do it. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off, and I'm just going to set this to the side. And now I'm going to take this off so I can fix it. And because I've broken the circuit by taking the negative cable off, so that way the circuit completely stops. So that way it is safe for me to work on, but that is the problem. Oh my gosh. Right, so I have a new terminal, so this stuff is already corroded, and I've got enough cable here, so I'm just going to go about 1 inch down and cut it. And I need to strip that to expose those wires, so the terminal has something to go on to. Alright, so I've got my wire stripper here. I'm going to go down to about right here. I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to pull and expose the copper wire. Yep, so you gotta have that stuff exposed. I might get a little bit more of that, just so. Yep, that should be enough. All right, so I have my new terminal here. So I'm going to put that in here, and I'm going to use these new pliers that I got to crimp this up. So going about right there, and then somewhat crimped. All right, so I have my new terminal on and crimped. So now, just in case, putting it on and see how this goes. Tighten that up. Need to do the negative cable now to complete the circuit. All right, that should be it. All right, so moment of truth. Will this start? Off, brake on. Probably need to choke. Here we go. There we go. Now we can go mow. I hate when that happens. I am so glad I am only doing this once, because I am getting quite tired of moving the tripod back and forth everywhere. So this is going to be the only mowing video you ever see by me, promise. So this point is usually when I fill up again, because the last part is the backyard, and instead of breaking it down into like smaller sections, I just tackle the whole thing at once. So I fill it up now, so that way I don't have to walk about half the football field, just walk back here and get this thing. Almost empty. Oop. Right. Right, so that is the bulk of the actual yard done, and in some cases you guys will see to where there's like a puff of dust or stuff like that coming out of the side of it. It's this. I'm assuming this is either groundhogs or moles or something like that, but all throughout this side, it's mainly this side, there's a few over there, but it's mainly just all of this right here. And it's a little bit of a problem, but very soon, about a month or two, this shouldn't be a problem anymore. And we'll go over it later and fix all that. And you might have noticed whenever I was doing this over here, I didn't miss a certain spot because on my main channel I would have told you this, but they just had our water and plumbing system gone through, and the hole is still here because they've actually got to come over here and finish this up tomorrow morning is what I was told. And so whenever that's done, I'm going to fill that in and actually do this all properly. And that's Axel. Yeah, but now I've got to go get the weed eater and get all around the edges right here. And also around here, that's the worst of it. And yeah, we'll take care of this. I got to ask Mama to move her Jeep out from the side yard right here. And then we'll fix this up, clean them all up, put everything away, and we'll be done for this for probably until Wednesday. I might have to go over this again. It's been like it's been about a full week, and it's overgrown quite a bit. So I'm probably going to go over it again. I'm not going to fill the whole thing, obviously, because it usually takes me about maybe an hour and a half. I started at 7. It is now, it's almost 9 o'clock. So yeah, obviously when you're doing YouTube, it takes quite a bit of time. And oh, and in a later video, yeah, I'm going to go into detail over what that is and what we're going to do to deal with that. So I'm at least going to get the weeding done, and then we can wrap this up. Now, I have been taking care of this yard for about half a decade now, and if you were to ask me that long ago, oh, how do you mow the yard? I would have said I have no idea. How do you rewire a weed eater? I'd say I have no idea. But I am now in that phase to where I'm learning a bunch of stuff that back in the day I wouldn't have given 2 thoughts about it. But whenever you get into the possession of owning stuff, you then start to learn how to take care of it. And that's kind of at the phase where I'm at right now. So it got dark pretty quickly. I did the weed eating around the house as well as around the garage, and mainly I wanted to get in between here because of how overgrown it was. But it is 5 till 9. I gotta be at least in bed by about 10 because I have to work tomorrow. So I'll put the rest of this on hold until tomorrow afternoon, and then we'll finish it up then. So intermission right here. No intermission because it's actually a week later and I did not film the last of that because I didn't actually have time to film it. So unfortunately I'm going to end the video here. If you guys like this new series that I'm doing where it's mainly just about the house, if this video does very well, I might actually replace my old second channel with just stuff that goes on around the house actually. So if you guys like it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.